Hello there. Let's talk today about opening your own checking account for your business. So, this is a crucial step for your business because it's going to save you a lot of time if you do this step. So, once again, opening a checking account should be a free thing, although they may require a minimum amount in the checking account. They may charge you a monthly fee, but what you want to do is keep your finances separate from your personal. So, a couple of benefits to having your own paycheck. You're going to have a paycheck. A couple of benefits to having your own checking account separate from your personal checking account is that you're going to be able to receive a paycheck from yourself weekly. So this is what I do. This is how I set up my business, and it worked for me. It works great. I still do this today. I take a weekly paycheck. You can do it weekly or bi-weekly. I like it weekly. And so every week at the exact same time, I have a reminder set on my phone, and it says, take your paycheck. And you would think that that would be something that you wouldn't have to remind yourself to do. But I have to remind myself to do that because I get so busy that I'll forget. So over the years, it's kind of automatic. When I see that notification pop through on my phone, it says, take your paycheck. So I take my paycheck and I take it out of my business account. My business account is super important to me because I love it. I absolutely love my business account. It's separate from my personal account. It's the account that gives me the freedom to do so many things. There are a lot of tax deductions that you can take owning your own business. And by having your separate checking account, you're going to be able to identify those things that are business expenses. So let's say you're going to the grocery store and you're purchasing something for your business. Well, you're going to purchase it with your business credit card or your business debit card, and it's going to come out of that account. Now, at the end of the month, this makes it really easy because everything that you've purchased from that account was a business expense. The accounting is just, let me tell you, so much easier if you have your own business checking account. Mingling with your personal account makes it really complicated. It makes it really hard. So the weekly paycheck is one thing that I really enjoy. And then receiving payments, you're going to receive payments from, let's say, digital payments are the way to go these days. A lot of people want to pay with Zelle or Venmo or, all these PayPal, Cash App, all these different apps and things. So what I did was I tied my business account to those apps. And if you already have those apps tied to your personal account, you can use your business Gmail to tie those accounts to your business account. So you have two options there. Your personal can be tied to your personal cell phone, but your business account can be tied to your personal business Gmail. So there's hope for you there. And the receiving those funds through your business account, it goes straight into your business account. So that's your business money, right? And then you're going to be able to deposit all your income into one account, receive your paycheck at the end of the week from that one account. Everything's neat. It's all clean. There's no thinking. You just use that account when you're doing business. And when you're making a check for your rent or your mortgage, that comes out of your personal account, not your business account, your personal account. So your personal expenses come out of your personal checking account, and your business account does everything that you need. I pay for my car payment, my gas, everything that is a tax deduction, that is a business expense, comes out of my business account. So it just keeps it clean and easy. It's just easier to keep organized with that. And of course, simplifying your taxes, that's just the best way to go. And each month you can just download a PDF. If you decide to use something like QuickBooks, you don't have to. But if you do decide to use something like a software management a accounting management program, then it's just going to download right into that and separate it for you. It's beautiful, so much easier, especially for people like me who don't enjoy doing that part of it. It helps you understand your income. Okay, so when you have your own checking account, you're going to understand every month. It's going to tell you how much did you take in this month. Understanding your income helps you understand how profitable you are in your business. Of course, you want to understand how profitable you are. And you might even be able to categorize each service so that when you do receive income, you say, oh, this was for a picnic, or this was for a grocery delivery, or this was for a shuttle ride. If you're defining that income, then you're knowing which service you're most lucrative at. And that's important to know too. You, of course, want to know which service you're making the most money at. So it helps keep things very organized for you. So understanding your income is another great way to utilize your checking account. And then also understanding your expenses. So if you're going to offer picnics as one of your services, you will need to buy pillows and tables and ground cover. You're going to have some expenses getting started. So if you are spending money from your business account, then you'll understand how much you spent to get started. And all of that is identified in your checking account. And it's simple. It's crystal clear. So if you went to Target out of your personal account to buy something for your personal home, that's different than if you went to Target to buy pillows for your picnic. So it's important to keep this checking account separate for many reasons. So we talked about the paycheck, receiving payments, simplifying your taxes, understanding your income, your expenses. So many reasons why you want to have a separate checking account. By the way, you can identify your checking account with a name. The bank will let you actually name your checking account your company name. So do that, and you can keep your checking account with the same bank that you bank with your personal with, or you can try a different bank if you'd like. I do bank at a different bank than my personal account. I like to get to know people around town, and I like to get to know different banks. So I have different banks at different places. So I just kind of keep it in my brain separate that way. It works easier for me to have. I know that this bank is for my business and this bank is for my personal, but that's how I do it. You don't have to do it that way. You can do it however you want. It might be easier actually to just keep it all in the same bank, but I don't do it that way. You do it your way. That's the beauty of this business, is you can do it however you want to. So be sure to get that checkbook and that checking account. And nowadays, you don't really need a lot of checks. You don't actually need a whole lot of actual checks. So I don't even know if you need to start with checks, but you might need some down the road. Everything seems so digital nowadays. You can do things online digitally, but that's up to you. That's entirely up to you. If you want checks, that doesn't matter. But make sure you get a separate account. That's the whole point of this, is to teach you to open a separate checking account. All right. So simplify those taxes, understand that income and your expenses, and definitely receive a weekly paycheck. It's a beautiful thing. And also, as your income increases, you can slowly increase your income as well. And you'll find that sweet spot. Your paycheck each week is going to be determined by how much income you're making. And it took me a year or so to get used to whatever that number is. I like to show a small paycheck. So that's me personally. But you can show a large paycheck if you want. There are benefits to doing both. You can work with a CPA or your tax person to figure out what the best amount is for you. But you're going to want to figure out a weekly consistent number, and you're going to take that the same time each week and get into the routine of that and use that from your checking account. All right, there's a lot of benefits that you can get from having your own checking account these days, other than the ones that I just said. These banks are eager to get your business, so be sure to check out all the benefits from all the different banks and make a wise decision before you choose the bank that you're going to use. All right, thanks you guys. Talk soon.